Hi, good afternoon. This information is going to be for Michael over at Red Royal Electric. And this is Catherine Taylor. I spoke with Paul the end of last week. I'm sending over this video because the purpose of it is to show you your market space and how you can not only take over where you're currently at, but other surrounding service areas and continue to grow your business. I know I'm here in place in Riverview. I am in the Tampa area as a small business, and I'm looking to help support and help grow the small businesses in our area. Small businesses are the backbone to the American workforce, and if something happens to our companies, that means the large corporations gobble up the market space, and then it's harder for us to continue to provide the community with positions and jobs and help supporting families. So, like I said, we're just here to help local small businesses stay in place, give them an opportunity to grow, take over market share. And the information I'm going to share with you today is all going to be information that will do that. It's going to help show you what your competitors are doing and what you could do to take over more of the market share for electricians. So you might find this information valuable, and maybe you don't. At the end of the day, if you do, and you're looking to have a little bit of support put in place to help get that market share, I'd be more than happy to reach out and talk with you a little bit more in detail. So what I'm going to do is show you 3 areas to focus on. One's going to be SEO, which is your search engine optimization. The other is going to be Google My Business, your GMB. So it has a lot to do with the Google Map Packs. It has also called a citations, how often your name, business number, I should say phone number and address, how many times it's actually listed online. Google uses that as a verification tool to let them know that you're a real and a substantial business. And then lastly is something called a backlink. So I'm going to go over a couple of websites and show you some of the research tools that we have. But first I want to show you a couple of things. So I do know that your website, I had it up, I was looking at it earlier. It's a great website. One of the things that Google likes is content. And the content that we have on the website also includes something called keywords. Those phrases or keywords are what individuals will type into the Google search bar in order to find a service that they need help with. So whether it's electrician, St. Petersburg, Florida, electricians, Clearwater, electricians, Tampa, etc. That's what they're typing into Google. And then Google finds the websites after they come through everything that's available online, run their algorithms, make sure that you're a trustworthy website, and that's how they create their list. So when we talk about search engine optimization, we want to talk about content. And I'll show you what your keywords are here in a second, and we'll dive into that a little bit further. But I want to show you, in case you weren't aware of, when you type in, once again, that search bar, I put electrician, St. Petersburg, Florida. I know you're in Clearwater, and I know you do actually show up on the front page for Clearwater. For Clearwater. But you're down towards the bottom, position 6, I believe. And for all other of your service areas, you're actually not ranking on the top pages. So if you're looking to try to maintain the level of business in Clearwater, but also expand, this is going to be a way to do that. So when we type in electrician, St. Petersburg, Florida, the top part is going to be ads. The middle section of here is going to be your Google Map Pack, and that's part of the GMB, the Google My Business. And then down below is all what we call organic. So these are going to be the companies that we would look at who are going to get most of the market share based off of top search results. So Hoffman Electric is who I'm going to be comparing you to today. And this is their website. And they have just a ton of content in here. Lots of things going on, lots of backlinks, lots of keywords. And that's part of the reason why they're showing up in all different areas, not just in Tampa, but all over the Tampa Bay area, and how they're gaining that market share. So when we look at your website, Google wants at least 1,500 words on the top pages, and then more words, of course, on these back service pages. But your landing page, your home page, they want a lot of content. That's part of what they use to verify your company, that you're bringing value to people who are looking for what your services are. And then you can do this through additional content. You can do this through blogs, but Google likes to see content. They're always constantly updating their algorithms and search results. So they're always combing the websites, and as long as your content is there and they have the keywords in there, they're going to find you more. So we'll touch on that briefly in just a second. I'm going to talk to you about Google My Business. And once again, that's just how often your name, phone number, and address are out there. So once again, with Clearwater, I do believe you pop up, but I know you also service other areas. For St. Petersburg, I actually did already click on this view all, and unfortunately, you're not listed. So if somebody was in just right outside of your search results here in Clearwater, just a little south or even west of you, east of you, they're not going to find you because you're not pulling up for St. Petersburg. Same thing is going to be with Tampa or Largo, Dunedin, Indian Shores. So when you're looking at how we can improve the marketplace of your surrounding areas, is going to be through that. So you see all these other companies are going to get the business that you could also be getting as well. And then we talked about some search engines. So this is a company called Ahrefs. This is a subscription I pay for every month. This gives me a lot of the behind the scenes information. And to go over a couple of these terms, your UR is going to be the strength of your actual website. The DR is your domain rating. That's how trustworthy or popular Google finds your website. Both of these go up to 100. So your UR is not bad, but your DR is definitely not as high as it could be. We get there through things called backlinks. And a backlink is simply put, it's just a link from one website to another. They're not all created equal. High quality backlinks can help with power and boosting a lot of popularity and trustworthiness to your website, but they also do cost money. A lot of backlinks are this part of the SEO packages that are put in place. So they when we look at how we can add more power to your business, we would actually go into your competition, which would once again be this Hoffman Electric, and we would want to optimize on some of their backlinks. So they have significantly, this is over 3,000 backlinks, and they have over 8,000 keywords. So when we're looking at the power that's coming to your website, this is where it's at. And what you do with the SEO is you try to target some of the keywords that they have in place. Links that they have in place. Okay, going back into these backlinks. Sorry, I had to hop back into the website. So if we click on the backlinks, you can see once again this DR, most of these websites are going to be higher towards the 90 up to that 100 mark, and it's just pushing lots of power to their website. So if we hop into yours and we look at the backlinks that you're pushing, it's not that you don't have enough. It's just that the quality that the other company has might be higher. Now, with that being said, you're still getting great organic traffic. A lot of this is if you want to improve upon what you're currently doing. And you are bringing in 104 searches per month. You see some of these backlinks, you have some good ones in here, and then they kind of drop off. So the backlinks, when they're higher towards that 100, they're pushing power to your site. And once again, that's part of the SEO. If you stop using subscriptions or having some of these backlinks that actually cost money, they actually will start pulling your website down if you don't have that link in place still. So going back to the traffic. Now, one of the things I want to show you is how you get the traffic is through the keyword searches. So when we pull up keyword searches in here, you can see that two columns I look at is the volume column and the position. So volume, this is how often this is searched per month. And this is the position you're going to be found if someone types this in. So if someone types in just Red Royal Electric, it's being searched 70 times a month, you're found your number one position. Let's go down to Electricians St. Petersburg. This is being searched 250 times a month, and you're in the 17th position. Electrician Tampa is being searched 1,300 times a month, and you're 27th position. This is going to be pages like 4, 5. That means all of these other companies in front of you are getting part of that market share. So where you are ranking on the first page for Clearwater, this is going to show you where you can actually make some improvements to gain more market share. Is going to be in other localities. And that's all with the content that you put on your website through the keywords and targeting the other areas while also maintaining the backlinks and keeping the SEO in place to help keep you where you're at in Clearwater. Now, just to go over and to be clear, the reason I show you this is what your organic traffic is actually really good. That 104 search results is by no means something to cry about, but they're receiving over 4,000 marks on their website per month. So that's significantly more. So this is part of the market share that you could be dominating on. All right, I went through a lot of information with you. Some you may have known, some you may have not known, but in order to get some more of that organic business in your door, those are the 3 areas that you would want to target. And then if you found this information valuable and like to schedule a time where we could talk a little bit further in detail about how you can implement some changes, you can reach me at 757-846-0186. My phone number is also in the signature in my email that this video is going to come through on. And then we appreciate feedback. So maybe this isn't something that your company needs right now, but maybe you have friends or family or previous colleagues that might need some help in a different niche or within their own businesses. Don't keep us a secret. Pass us along. And then just want to say thank you for your time. We appreciate you taking a few minutes to view this video. And I'll be going ahead and giving you a call to follow up with you towards the end of the week. So I hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you for your time. This is once again Catherine Taylor with Revival Web Design. Have a great afternoon.